Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here. Welcome back to part 19 of the full playthrough walkthrough for Dark Souls 3. In this part of the walkthrough, we're going to finish the Ashes of Ariandel DLC by going through the Corvian settlement and fighting Sister Friede. If you've never joined me for these walkthroughs before, this is a Let's Play style walkthrough. I'm casually guiding you through the game, showing you that you can overcome some of Dark Souls' most difficult challenges, just a little bit of patience and a guiding hand. Okay, share my stats. Current level 101, which is a radio station. Vigor 35, Strength 40, Faith 25. And that's pretty much it for now. So, I am using a Butcher Knife plus 10, Grass Crest Shield. I do have the Cleric's Sacred Charm and the Lightning Spear Miracle. Probably not going to use it very much, but I also have Solaris set, and then I have the Night Slayer's Ring, Karthus Milk Ring, Covetous Silver Serpent Ring, and the Estus Ring. And then I can go ahead and remove all this. Okay, very good. So let us travel back to the Ashes of Ariandel DLC. Actually, let me kill myself first, because I don't want to PvP. In the last part of the walkthrough, I outlasted an invader, and they just gave up, which was very nice, because I did not want to fight them. They invaded me in the snowfield near the area where you are trying to sort of get up the tower with the archers and all that, and they invaded me in there, and I just didn't want to deal with it. But they left, which was nice. It was very kind of them. You know what I just noticed? I sort of started asking towards the end of the DLC or towards the end of the base game, like, hey, you know, what is Untended Graves? Is that an illusion? Is this one an illusion? And I think this answers my question. I think this Firelink Shrine is an illusion, or it's on a different plane of existence, because the skybox does not change when the dark sign is in the sky, which is weird. Let me just grab my souls. It is 12k. Souls do matter when you're in the hundreds, so... or rather, when you're going through this first DLC, the enemies don't give many souls. I only leveled up once in the entire time I was in the DLC so far. I went from 100 to 101. That was it. Come on, Mist. There we go. Alright, cool. Let's go back. Check out the Corvian settlement. I will warn you, the Corvian settlement is challenging. It's probably the most challenging area. Let's go to the Rope Bridge Cave, and then instead of traversing across the bridge, we are instead going to go down into the Corvian settlement. But we will return to the church soon enough, so don't you worry. Like I said in the previous walkthrough, this DLC is shorter than the Ring City. It's just two areas, or two major areas, I should say. And then you're kind of done. So when this came out, you know, it was announced that there would be two DLCs. I can't remember if it was announced that this one would be shorter than the other one, but Ring City is so much longer. I do think that they're both great, I really do, but this one's definitely shorter. Okay, so we can drop down here, but don't forget to turn around and come over here. Oops. And you get a Shriving Stone. So this is a big ladder that goes from the surface of the ice lake up here. And you know what? Because there is a treasure there, I want to go down there. I don't want to miss that treasure. I meant to do it after we killed the boss, but I didn't. Let's rectify this. Let's just go down to the frozen lake and take care of this. Short detour. Depths of the painting bonfire. The DLC bonfires take an extra second to load, I've noticed. And I am playing this on a PS5, so it kind of surprises me, but whatever. I am playing off the disc now that I'm thinking about it, so that could be why. I'm a big physical games person, so I always prefer discs. Anywho, hopefully we don't get totally jumped by the crab. But we're going to come over here. And then We're gonna kill this tree, just so we don't get, like, disturbed. Very good. And where is the ladder that we're looking for? I think it's over here. The ladder is like a genuine snake eater kind of ladder. So I always kind of forget where it is. Is it not over here? Did I miss it? Is it over here? I'm lost. There it is. How did I miss that? That was right behind where we were. Did I really walk right past this? Anyway, going up the Snake Eater ladder. Get there eventually. What a thrill. Snake Eater. Not for honor, but for you. Almost there. Once you see the rocks, you're almost there. Great. Cool. Fury ahead. I wonder if that's a Metal Gear reference. Do you fight the Fury right after? Who is the Fury? There's the Pain. Who's the Fury? Anyway, Titanite Slab, well worth it. Okay, cool. Let's go down to the village. Kind of funny that Resident Evil Village just came out, and that takes place in like a wintertime village. I think dead. So we'll find out in a second. Yep, large Titanite shard. Okay, so in this area of the Corvian settlement, we're still going to have some of these Ariandel knights, but we're also going to have Corvian crazy dudes. What are these things' names? Fair and Fall? No. Corvian Settler? I think it's the Corvian Settlers. I'm trying to use the wiki dot instead of extra life, but the wiki dot is not complete. Anyway, we got a slide here, which is fun. Okay. Don't forget to come down here, though. For a large soul. Okay. Alright, so this first little section here, not too many enemies. Up here. And we can get the drop on these guys. So we do have sewer ladies. These are Corvian peasants. Really not much of a threat, especially with a +10 weapon. Get a budding green blossom. Over here, kill some more of these things. There she is. Good old Ringu action. Lots of screaming from the Corvian peasants. So we sort of cleared that area out. Okay, good. Got a little lost. Alright, very good. So now that we've cleared this whole little swampy area out, we can get a move on. So we come under here. You gotta watch out because there are these bigger Corvian guys in the River of Blood here that are very deadly. So we gotta be careful. I recommend taking out your shield. One of them is gonna come down here. Yep, there he is. So these guys have big claws that deal a ton of stamina damage. They have a lot of health. You gotta be careful. They also don't really stagger that easily. Oh boy. And of course, having claws, they do build bleed. You gotta be careful with them. Right. And we will find stronger ones later on. There's a ladder there. Just making sure there's nothing over here. Right. Okay, ladder here. You want to sort of rush going up it because there are some enemies. I don't think they could peg you with spells or anything, but still not great. There's an ember here. And then there's these guys. So, believe it or not, this guy is friendly. So let's speak with him.
Oh, well, there is nothing forlorn about you. You must be the other Ash, I suppose. Oh, finally, you have come. Oh, wondrous Ash, grant us our wish. Make the tales true, and burn this world away. My lady must see flame, and you have only to show her. You are Ash, are you not? Is it not fire that you seek? Surely you have seen the rot that afflicts our world. But that which fooled the good father and buried the flame, after we had all made up our minds too. So, please, grant us one wish. Make the tales true, and burn this world away. My lady must see flame, and you have only to show her.
Okay, so this guy doesn't drop anything if you kill him, but if you leave him alone and then come back to him after killing Sister Friede, you get a Titanite slab from him. He does move, though, so we'll have to find him again. But no big deal. We will do that. Alright. So there's a pilgrimage going on to a church up here, so we got to be careful of that. There is a bonfire right here, which of course is very helpful. Let's go ahead and light that now. So this bonfire you're going to become very familiar with. And this being like a town, there's going to be like a lot of going up and down and just doing the same things over and over. So just get ready for that. Alright, so can kill these guys if you like. They don't fight back, but there are some enemies. Yep, there's that guy. This is who I was looking for. So for some reason, this guy like takes it upon himself to like kill these dudes, even though they're all Corvian. I don't get it. But we can kill him too. You really got to watch out for the daggers and that move. That was a risky hit. I really wasn't sure if that was going to happen. If not, I would have died. but he does drop a large shard. So this bridge exists. I'm going to take this bridge. I'm going to see where this goes. I actually forget. Alright, we have to jump on this guy. Come in here. Get an ember. Very good. Okay. Right, so this is where the pilgrimage was. Does not open from the side. I think we drop in from the roof on that one. Okay, so this is the bonfire house right here. So let's continue up here, and then we're actually gonna walk down here. But as you can see, there's sort of stuff going on. And the reason we're doing this is because this gate is locked. It opens from the other side. So that's sort of our mission. Let's come over here. You want to be very careful because enemies can like drop, they hide around corners. It's a really like deadly area. This is how you get in this house here. A couple giant flies. And they're guarding a dark gem. Okay, slide back down. Like I said, there's like a lot of sliding back down all the time. Okay. So some of these guys can cast spells. I can't remember if those ones have wands or not, or whatever. I feel like they do. Nope. It's just these. There's that. Come in here. Hey, thanks. Chop these guys up. Okay. On through. You want to do your best to not rest at bonfires while you're here. Like, I know that sounds obvious, but there's so many enemies that it becomes like a little exhausting. So there's somebody down. Yeah, a couple of these guys. Oh, that was nice. Great plunging attack there. Ooh, there's the caster. I knew there was one up here. Yeah, he does have a wand, but it's just very hard to see that he even does. Okay. Oh, I just messed up. So... Alright, let's do this correctly. So, let's come up here. I'm not going to drop in just yet, but dropping in there will allow you to open a door. But instead I'm going to come over here. And then I'm going to drop here for this treasure. Great. Which is 3 rusted gold coins. Oh my god. That was incredible. That was awesome. Forgot about this. That was truly incredible. Okay, let's go up here. Right. So before we go all the way up the tower, let's drop in here. No. What? How do we get over there? Oh, we drop over there. We gotta do this a few times anyway. There's really no clean way of doing it. So let's just drop in here. Now we're toxic. That's all good. You get the Slave Knight set. So Gale has been here. That's kind of the idea. Alright, and now we're back out here. So, but still have a lot more to do. So what we got to do next is we got to get back onto the roof and then cross that bridge. And the reason we're doing it this way is because when we climb all the way up the tower, we're going to actually proceed near that locked gate, and things are going to get pretty heavy in terms of enemy difficulty. So I want to clear out the lower part of the settlement first before we do any of that. So let's come over here. There's a ladder here. And then this allows us to unlock this door, which gives us easy access to the other side. Alright. So you can hear some casters going off, so we basically need to like rush into the house. Great. And we're going to come over here. Great. And then we can get onto the roof here. Little bridge here. Very good. And now we are where those casters are. Okay. All that for crow talons. Not bad. Okay. Cool. So what we gotta do now is we gotta get back over to the top of the tower here. It's actually easier than it looks. We can just drop right here. Great. Alright, so we're going to fight another one of those Corvian knights that have the throwing knives and all that. I can't remember if it's a rapier one or if it's a talon one, but we'll see in a second, I guess. It's more or less going to appear as soon as we cross this bridge, so you want to be careful with your shield. There it is. Yikes. Oh no. Oh god, mashing L1 and R1. I don't know if that works in Dark Souls 3, but it works in Dark Souls 1. Jesus Christ. Alright, he's down. Whoa. Alright, we missed the crystal lizard, so that kind of sucks, but it's alright. Alright, so let's drop down here. Oh, he's still here. Alright, maybe we can get him. Nice. I guess he was able to, like, drop down the rooftops and not die. I mean, him dying would have been more helpful. Oh, that's weird. We forgot that treasure. Let's go get that really quick. I don't know what that is. I think it's just a soul, but we'll get it. I forgot that we sort of just ran through here. Yeah, it's just a large soul. Right. Okay. Very good. Back over here, and then we'll go to the top. And then what we're going to do is we have a couple choices here. So I'm pretty sure. Just trying to think. So there are two Corvian knights, if you will, the guys with the rapiers and the claws. They're in this church up here, and this church is ultimately our destination. But we gotta be really careful. Yeah. Okay, so the church is our destination, but that locked gate is right here. So we can now unlock this gate, which we do want to do, but we want to also kill these Corvians. So what do I have? I don't think I have any throwing anything. I have dung flies, I guess. I don't think he's going to do anything. But there's one Corvian, like, on the rafters right here. Alright, let's get a bow. Oh, I have a chime. Alright. So, that was unfortunate. It's really okay, though. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to enter the church here through one of these doorways. One of these doorways will drop us onto the rafters, which is what we want. Right. Okay, and there's also that guy. Well, yeah, don't lock on while you're up here because you will sort of get auto-corrected. Alright, so this is going to be tough. Drop there. If one sees you, it's not necessarily a wrap, but if one sees you, the other can see you. That was really lucky. Got both of them. So what we got to do now is try to deal both of them. Oh god. Ooh. Oh god. Fuck. God damn it. Had I been able to drink, I would have been fine. Alright, so I have opened the door to the church. But I am first going to go to the courtyard outside and chop down some trees. And then we're going to worry about the church. Reason being that I died to a tree out here. Yeah, I died to this tree here. So let's kill the trees. Okay. And let's come over here. And there's going to be some enemies back here. Yeah, just little freaks coming out of the well. Oh, he's still in there. Well, that's new and exciting. I've never seen that before. Weird. Okay, anyway, there's a treasure here. At least there was. Try reloading. Can't believe that this all just happened. This has been like a nightmare of a room. I've been doing this for like 40 minutes. Actually went out and walked the dog and came back. Tried to get some Donner energy and didn't work out. But I'm confident. I'm confident we can do it on this attempt now. But I feel like there was supposed to be a treasure here. I see it in the well, but I can't tell if that's from the enemy from before. I'm gonna like just mash X as we come in to try to get it. Because usually enemies spawn like a couple inches off the ground before they fall again. So I'm just mashing X. I guess there was no treasure here. Unless it's like a guaranteed drop from that thing. Anyway, let's go up to the roof, and then we will start with the Corvian guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock this guy off the rafter using lightning. Hit him again. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. I'm going to drink first. I'm going to drop here. Oh, shit. God damn it, dude. That was incredible. I'm going to open the door and then bait these guys out. Dude, this is unbelievable. So what we're trying to do is keep the one guy inside and then just deal with this guy on his own. That's kind of the general idea here. I think we're moderately successful in this right now. Alright, great. So one's down. Sweet Jesus. Let's come back upstairs. And then we may be able to get the drop on him. The plunging damage is really good on these guys, so that's why I'm going for this. Alright, here he is. I'm going to totally top up. Yikes, I should not have rolled there. That was like a waste of a lot of stamina. Thank God this room is over. Holy God. I have a bolt in my foot. Anyway, you get the Way of the White Corona, which is an interesting miracle. It's sort of like a sonic boom, but it's frankly a little bit of a waste. It's not very strong. Anyway, don't forget to open up this gate here, and this will make it so you can just run straight through, but that does mean you have to fight that Corvian, so you're kind of better off not using this shortcut, but that's how it is. Alright. Cool. So before we go inside of the church, we're going to walk around it, because there's some treasure out here. Be sure to kill this tree. You get the young white branch. I don't know what the young white branch turns you into in Ariandel. It may be a tree. Could be a gravestone. It really depends on where you use it. Okay, so inside of this church here is going to be Vilhelm again. But we're going to have to fight him. And this is, honest to God, one of the coolest things.
Time and time again. Every fleeing man must be caught. Every secret must be unearthed. Such is the conceit of the self-proclaimed seeker of truth. But in the end, you lack the stomach for the agony that you'll bring upon yourself.
Alright, so I actually have no idea what this spell does. I truly don't. I see that we're connected somehow, but I don't know what this means. Anyway, he has like a dark hand, which is weird. Shouldn't say it's weird. It's just different. Yikes. So his sword is buffed, and I really want you to see the attacks it has, because it's quite wild. Let's come back in here. God. He can basically, like, swing his sword to do something crazy. There it is. So, like, this buff just looks so cool in action. It's really something. Again, I don't know what this spell does. I'm really not understanding it. It may be... makes it so I can't cast spells. Okay. I thought that's what it was. It's like an anti-magic barrier, similar to Cell in Vinland and Demon Souls. Cellin of the West. Anyway, he doesn't have like really much stamina at all, so you can kind of just wail on him. But like you saw before, he can heal, so you gotta watch out for that. But that is Sir Vilhelm.
My lady, I swore an oath, but I have failed you. Lady Friede.
Okay, so killing Vilhelm, we get the contraption key and the onyx blade. So let's see what the contraption key does. Key to the contraption. The key to the contraption leading to the attic of the archive found on the edge of the Corvian settlement. After Sir Vilhelm led a white-haired woman to the attic of the library, he kept this key as if it were his life. So someone is in the attic. Let's pull this lever using the contraption key. And then this drops this. Oh, oops. Okay. Let's check this out. And then there's an NPC up here. So let's speak with her.
I believe I feel the scent of ash upon thee. Thou art the one of whom Uncle Gale spoke. The one to show me flame. 'Tis good. When this is done, may I return. The door is open thanks to thee. 'Tis good. I'll head off to paint. I promised Uncle Gale I would. 'Tis good.
Okay, so this is the painter of Ariandel. And the painter... Oh, that's not over from the side. So the painter was locked up here and guarded by Sir Vilhelm. So it seems that there's some sort of like antagonistic relationship between the painter and Sister Friede. It's unclear what that is, but nonetheless, there is one. So I'm just checking here. Make sure I didn't forget anything. I did not. Okay. So we still have quite a bit of exploring to do before we get back to where we need to be. It's more of like a snowfield situation. So there's a lot to do. All right. Cool. So for some reason, ta-da, like I don't understand that at all. Anyway. So let's light this bonfire, rest really fast. I sincerely don't understand the point of that door. Anyway, I really don't get it. All right, cool. Let's just make sure we didn't forget anything out here. So let's proceed to this new snowfield area. There's going to be a number of Ariandel knights. And just like the snowfield from earlier, there will be a number of archers as well. Lots of hooting and hollering. Lots of enemies. It's good to just sort of get him in a little meat grinder here, though. It helps. Alright. Cool, so that's all these guys. The follower helm, nice. Okay. Let's come up here. Jeff for homeboy. Okay. Let's start moving up here. So I'm going to take this high road here, because there's going to be a knight here that I want to take care of. Then there's one here as well. Take care of him real fast. Follower armor from him. Alright, so this is the path. So this is the high road that I just took. This is the lower road, so we're going to stick to this for a second. Whoops, never mind. Yeah, come up here. And then we can drop right here. Very good. And then we now have like a shortcut to go back down to the painter. So this may seem like a who cares sort of shortcut, right? Like the painter's right there. This took us 2 seconds. But this elevator is going to lead us back a few times. So you see this big tree? This tree is another shortcut for us. So we need to unlock that in a little bit. Bless you, Downer. Right. Just checking here. Come out onto the roof. I'm just checking to make sure there's nothing else here. Okay. So I'm sort of detouring a little bit, but it's for a good reason. It's because doing it this way is a tiny bit easier. It's very subjective, but I prefer doing it this way. That's not a hidden path. Don't listen to that. That is death. Okay. Alright, so that's the bonfire. Here. We just were. Okay, sorry. I got a little lost here. This actually isn't where I thought it was, so that's my bad. All good though. Alright. Let's continue this way. And let's take the high road again. So there's this soldier here. Okay. And there's a whole number of guys here. So let's... Damn it. Oh my god. Get this guy out. Take this guy out. Treasure here for a Titanite chunk. Okay. So the javelin thrower up there by the bell. Take care of him, no problem. So torch guy there, and then there's another one here. A lot of enemies here. Oh boy. Oh no. Yeah, this is exactly what I didn't want to have happen. Jesus. No. Okay. Okay. Crisis averted there. There is a treasure here, along with a couple of these guys. They're pretty... This is a pretty mean setup here. I won't lie. For an ember. Okay. We can come down here. Circle around for the follower shield. Alright. Now we're going to head back to where that bell was. The bell is sort of like a centerpiece for this area. Follower boots. Right. Okay. So that may or may not be a Bell of Awakening, but again, this is a painting. This area isn't necessarily real, so we don't know. Right. So as you get closer to this area, you do want to be careful, because there are some archers. But we can now kick down this tree that I mentioned before. And that serves as a shortcut back to the elevator. So, I'm going to come up here first. Yeah, can't do that. Got to kick down another tree later. So the tree kicking reminds me of Dark Souls 2 in the Huntsman's Copse, which is actually one of my favorite areas of the game. And I liked those sort of contextual shortcuts. I missed them. Okay, so we're going to come over here, and this is going to get a little crazy. So we're going to wind up running into some big guys. Alright. Alright, let's take this lower path first, and then we'll go back up. Alright, the follower torch. So the follower torch just does a little bit more damage. It doesn't... I don't think you can breathe fire with it. I could be totally wrong, though. Let's double check if I'm right or wrong. Oh, you can. Okay, it is a skill. That's pretty cool. I never actually used it before. Alright, so let's come around here. And this is what I mentioned before. Things are going to get a little crazy. We're going to run into some big guys. Lots of wolves. They all kind of come from the same direction, so there's not a ton to worry about. Do want to be careful. Okay. So up here we have a couple of the big Hodor-looking dudes. So I don't think that one's going to bug us in that direction. So red eye one here. Don't forget that their arrows explode. Yeah, and he changes weapons real quick. But susceptible to backstabs for sure. A couple more hits, he'll go down. Very good. All right. So you get the Quake Stone Hammer, which is his weapon. And we can come over here and deal with the other one. So, unfortunately, these guys are a pair. But I think we may be able to kite one out. Just have to be very careful of the archer. X. Jesus. These guys deal so much damage. Oh no. Oh, dude, I don't know how to survive that. Excuse me. Alright. Let's go take care of the archer now. So the archer, I don't remember what he turns into, but he doesn't stay an archer. I just don't remember what weapon he chooses. I feel like it's probably another Quakestone Hammer. Generally, the archers change into the same things. Oh, he's just a sword and board kind of guy. My kind of guy. Whoops. Oh well. Alright, we get a chunk from him, and then we can drop down over here. Very good. Wow, we have so many large Titanite shards that they are now going into the bank. Okay, so there's another tree for us to kick down, and this literally gives us a straight path back to the bonfire here. But you'll see down here there's some treasures and all that, so we still have some work to do. I don't know how this is going to go. Oh, no, this is not... I don't want to go here just yet. I want to go down. Just kind of forget how to get down there. Do you actually just drop? Alright, let the poison take care of him. At least for a while. See what else we got. I think dung pies are really the only throwing objects that I have. I have a couple black fire bombs, but I think the black fire bombs will actually aggro him, so I'll just wait. I don't think these guys are particularly susceptible to poison, so this may take a minute, but the reason I'm doing this for this guy is because he's on a ledge, and pretty precarious to fight, and if I were to drop down, he would probably drop down with me. So I don't want to have to deal with that if I don't have to. I have about 1,600 health, I guess. I could probably do one plunging attack and kill him. But I don't want to take my chances, so I'll just wait for the poison. Will the poison do all the damage? That's the real test here. It will. It's going to kill him. 1,800? 1,804. Alright, thanks for your sacrifice there, buddy. Alright, so dropping down here. I actually totally forgot about this additional snowfield here. Ah, okay. Oh, no, maybe not. It's funny, I don't know how to actually do this. Alright, so this is a dead end. This goes to where this guy was. Do I just drop from here? I think that can't be right. Maybe it is. Maybe I can get this guy poisoned and make this a lot easier on myself. I'm just mashing R3 right now to try to target him. I know there's like a number of guys down here, so I'm trying to be really careful. But how do you get over there? We're going to find this out together. I really don't know the correct way to get down there, and I feel like I never did. I feel like I've always done this like the hard way. Right. So this guy can cause earthquakes, which is, you know, just tons of fun. You do have to drop. That is, well, that is the way you do it. I'm hoping if I stay out of this guy's line of sight, I can just fight the one guy. Come on back over, dude. Why are you walking in circles? Why do I keep trying that? Ow. Alright. We're gonna do what I wanted to do earlier. This guy terrifies me. Alright, there's that. Gonna be smart, and I'm just gonna warp out to the bonfire. I'm not gonna kill these guys. It's not worth it. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're going to go back in the other direction, sort of into that mine shaft that we were in, and believe it or not, that's actually kind of the end. So we're very close. So let's go back in here, and then we're going to take the elevator back up. And this is why, like, that elevator shortcut at first might have seemed like, what's the big deal? You know, it goes like 10 feet in the air. It's because we now have a straight shot to that mine shaft. We can literally just run straight. send it back down just in case. We should be fine. Run across this one too. See what I mean? No questions asked. You just run straight in. Okay. So in here, there's going to be a lot of bugs. So I hope you like bugs. It's primarily the only enemy in here. And so we're going to do this in a couple of different ways here. So the major purpose of being in here is to find a switch. And it's a switch very similar to the painted world of Ariamis in that you need to turn a statue in order to access the boss. So that's basically what we're going to do. This treasure is booby-trapped, so don't let this guy fool you. So the dung pie. We're going to come over here. And so this guy is staring. And I don't think he ever attacks you. Yes, this guy's staring at a wall, and it's because it's an illusory wall. So you can go ahead and hit that. But the fun doesn't stop there. Run across, go to the other side. And this is the same... No, this is not an illusory wall. Is it? No. Kill this guy. Okay. We can exit through here and come up. So if you remember, there was a door in the church across the Great Bridge. Here's the door. Okay. So, Sister Friede is still here. Let's see if she has anything new to say.
Be forewarned, eager Ash. Should this world wither and rot, even then would Ariandel remain our home. Leave us be, Ashen One. Thou art the Lord of Londor, and have thine own subjects to guide.
Okay. So it doesn't seem like she's aware that Vilhelm is dead. That's okay. So now we have really easy access to this area, which again is like nice, but just feels like the bonfires are excessive. Alright. So what we're going to do is you can drop down if you like. That's not what we're going to do. Instead, we're going to go through the illusory wall. It's a little bit easier this way. Okay. So the reason that I chose to unlock that door is because we are going to fight an NPC that doesn't necessarily have a way back. So we're going to just come in here and play Exterminator, kill all the bugs. Do the best we can. I can't remember if these guys put maggots on you or not. I feel like they do, so go ahead and equip a torch. Oh boy, they're right behind me. Alright, go ahead and get a torch on your bar. This way, in case you do have maggots on you, you can just burn them off really quick. Oh my god. Thank you. So you don't have to kill all of them, but it just makes things easier. You always want to be mindful of any that are flying towards you, because sometimes they can, like, come from behind and you don't actually see what's happening. Oh, God. Please don't kill me. Alright, yeah, so we do have maggots on us, so just go ahead and take out your torch. Burn them off really fast. And then resume killing. Alright. I guess I may as well just keep the torch out. So I'm going to keep killing, but this switch is what we were looking for. But I'm just going to keep killing. There's Vilhelm's set. I think that'll only be there if you kill him. That'll only be there if you kill Vilhelm. Oh boy. Okay. So this right here, this is another... Oh, God. This is another illusory wall. We'll come back to this in a moment. Oh, I guess I just revealed it. It's okay. A little bit more of exterminating to do. Oh no, I actually think we're done. Yeah, great job. Okay, so you need to hit this switch back here. This guy dropped something. You need to hit this switch back here in order to access the boss. So hit this switch, and then this will turn the statue where Sister Friede is sitting, and then give you access to the boss room.
As ashes will be, ever seeking fire.
Alright, so now we have access to the boss, which is very nice, which is where that bonfire was. But before we do that, we need to come down here. And you want to make sure you have an ember, otherwise you won't be able to do this. You want to come out here. And then we're going to start dropping. We need to get into this little coliseum down here. And you can see the bonfire from the boss that we fought before, so that's how you know where you are. I'm just trying to be mindful of the drops, because there are some treasures here. Wow, that was close. So I'm pretty sure that's death right there, so we're not going to do that. I'm going to drop here instead, and then drop here. Alright, come down here. Very good. Here. Alrighty. Great. So, what we need to do is loot this, which is the Pyromancer's Parting Flame and a Homeward Bone. I shouldn't have drank. And then we are going to get invaded here. This is Livid Pyromancer Dunnel. So we can get a backstab on him really quick. He's quite weak health-wise, but he does have a ton of power. Yeah, he can also drink. Yikes. Alright, so that's Livid Pyromancer Dunnel. Killing him gives you the Floating Chaos Pyromancy, and unfortunately, we can't drop or anything. Also, doesn't this look a little strange, right? Like, this looks like where you fought half-breed Priscilla in Dark Souls 1. Same sort of structure. And then you have the bridge that you would run out into. The Xanthus Crown set would be here, and then you would drop and fall out of the painting. But I am 99% sure that that doesn't happen here, so I'm going to Homeward Bone because they gave me one. Then we go to the Bonfire, last rest of that, and then we will teleport to the boss and fight the boss, Sister Friede, and her dad. So, Sister Friede, and then... I'm just double checking here. Yeah, so it's Sister Friede and Father Ariandel. So let's warp to their bonfire now, which is the Ariandel Chapel. All right. So he is susceptible to mist, such as Poison Mist, Toxic Mist, and Pestilent Mist. So, phase 1. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Speak with her.
Leave us be, thou art.
Okay. And then we're going to come down here. Alright. So this is the... I don't think there's been another 3-phase fight.
Bring me my flail.
So this is Father Ariandel.
What stops thine ears?
He's very Scottish.
Please, my flail, right away.
And so what we need to do basically is just hit him and that'll start the fight. But he's basically like flailing himself to drain his blood into this bowl. I don't really know the purpose. But once we hit him, Sister Friede will come down the stairs, and then we'll have to fight her. Once we get her through phase 1, phase 2 will begin, and then we have to fight Father Ariandel and Sister Friede. But all we have to do is kill Father Ariandel, and then that goes to phase 3. It's a bit of a dupe, though. And what I mean by that is after you kill Father Ariandel in phase 2, you get a Titanite slab. It's rewarded to you, but then Friede revives, and then you got to kill her one more time. And you have to do that every single time, so it is a full 3-phase encounter. Friede can turn invisible, sort of like Priscilla, just look for her footsteps. She will typically go invisible and then jump behind you, so just look out for that. But while she's invisible, she will be charging up a very devastating attack, so you have to watch out for that. Okay, let's do it. Oops. What's happening? There we go. You just have to talk to him.
Bring Friede to me, please. Canst thou not see the flame flickering once again? Soon will it surge. I can see it, feel it.
Fret not, Father. We have no need of thy flail. 'Tis only the flame quivering at misguided ash. Please avert thine eyes. I will snuff out these ashes for good.
Okay, so this is attempt 8, I think. I just died in phase 1, but I did get to phase 3 and just got destroyed. Alright, so phase 1, you want to try not to take too much damage. You want to... It's a 3-phase fight, so you really need your flasks. So in phase 1, Friede has a lot of it... She can deal a lot of damage with her scythe. I think it counts as a piercing weapon, so it's... Gets in there. But she doesn't have a ton of poise, so you can actually deal a decent amount of damage to her. Okay, so she does disappear, and when she is invisible, she is always going to be priming a specific attack. Unbelievable. She can be backstabbed, which is very nice, but she's so fast that she can actually get out of backstabs unless you, like, time it perfectly. So you're better off, like, not trying to get them, if that makes sense. Just try to deal regular damage to her. So she's always going to jump behind you unless she disappears from, like, a distance, in a sense. Meaning, like... meaning... God damn it, dude. Unless she disappears from a distance, meaning, like, she's sort of far away from you, then she may just go left or right. Just look for the dust, or if she breaks anything. Okay, so this is phase 2, where we have to fight Friede and Father Ariandel at the same time. This phase is more frustrating than anything, and they have a shared health pool, and so you can attack either one of them. But Friede will constantly put frost down onto the ground, and then making it kind of, like, tough to deal any sort of sustained damage to either one of them. So while Ariandel has a huge hitbox... Sorry. While Ariandel... God damn it. See what I mean? Like, you can't get in on either one of them. While Ariandel has a huge hitbox... Jesus Christ, dude. Friede will always be putting frost down onto the ground or just rushing you while you're trying to hit him. So it's really tough to like, deal with this family. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, you really can't get in on them. It's tough. You just gotta, like, poke with damage. So Friede can still disappear, which is cool. Wow. Wow. Oh my god. Dude. Come on. Friede can still disappear, and when she does that in this phase, instead of just coming up with, like, a big scythe attack, instead what's going to happen is she can heal. It depends. It's sort of random what she does. She'll start to heal once, like, their health bar is really low, but yeah, if she disappears, just start looking for a gold aura, because that's going to be her. When you're attacking Ariandel, always look out for Friede. Okay, so she has disappeared now, and here she is. So make sure you prevent her from doing that heal, and then you can get a couple more attacks on her when she's recovering. Oh boy. The frostbite craziness is still really tough. I'm gonna lower my headset so I don't yell. Oh god. I'm really hoping that wouldn't happen there. I don't like entering phase 3 with less than 10 flasks. Where is she? She's there. Yikes. Okay. So I'm deliberately not locking on here. And I don't want to be in a corner, certainly. Alright, so that is phase 2. The fun is not over. You will be rewarded a Titanite slab if this is your first entry into phase 3. So it's a bit of a trick. But Ariandel will revive. Friede will revive. And so we can get a little bit of damage on her. But this is like a aura, so you don't want to deal with that for too long. So I'm deliberately equipping an Ember first, because when I get hit, I'm going to want to Ember. Yeah, I don't want to waste any time here with anything else. Alright, so she has disappeared. I didn't see where she went. She's here. So, oh god. There she is. Yikes. So locking on in this phase really is not a bad idea. You do need to be really careful with her, though. Oh god. She deals so much damage. So that hook is a grab. You gotta be really careful with that. You don't want to really waste your flasks at all. Be very careful. Don't go in for more than a couple hits at once. Oh boy. Oh no. I guess 3 is probably the limit. Yikes. She's gonna disappear. She went over here. Yep, there she is. I don't know where the hell she is. Found her. Oh my god. This fight is so insane. Ow, dude. I was trying to go for the backstab to get through that frostbite, but it did not work. These circular attacks are just a menace. Yeah, please get away from you. I need to heal, lady. Jesus. Oh no. Bad news. Alright. I need to heal so bad. So I equipped a Divine Blessing on my bar, just in case I'm able to use it. That'd be pretty cool. I feel like she's over here somewhere. Come on, Friede. Alright, I gotta get this Divine Blessing out. Oh no, I should have jumped away from that. Shit. Oh my god, dude. This is so insane. I gotta hit her twice. That is Black Flame Friede, and that is the Ashes of Ariandel DLC. Oh my god. Okay, so you get the solo sister Friede. Oh my god. And you'll notice that there's 2 bonfires here. So let's light this one. And then we will definitely rest here. Whew. Take the Divine Blessing off our bar. Alright, so this bonfire here will take us to the Dreg Heap. This is to go to the Ringed City DLC. We don't want to do that just yet. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to go back into the church. The church. And then we're going to see the painter. So the painter who we rescued, you know, from wherever, from the attic with Sir Vilhelm, is now going to be up here. And this church is sort of like on fire all the time now. So let's speak with the painter, see what she has to say.
I can hear the fire crackle. And soon, I will see it. My thanks, Ashen One. I will finish the painting of a cold, dark, and very gentle place, so that it might make a home for someone someday. My thanks.
Okay, so that's the painter. She's got a mission now. And so we will come back to the painter at some point, believe it or not. But for now, there's one final thing to do, and this is a really easy thing to forget to do. But we need to visit the Corvian settlement once more. So if you remember, when we first got to the Corvian settlement, we met sort of like a Corvian peasant NPC who was friendly to us. And I told you, don't leave home, or don't leave before you speak with him again. And that's because we can get a Titanite slab from him. And eventually this warp will finish. Okay. So he's going to be outside of a house now, so we got to be a little careful. I don't want to, like, just surprisingly murder him, you know? Alright, so he's not here anymore. Is he here? Yes. Okay, so he looks at the church, and we can talk to him again.
Oh, my, thank you. I can hear the crackling from here. The sound of my home. The painting of Ariandel. Burning away. When the world rots, we set it afire for the sake of the next world. It's the one thing we do right, unlike those fools on the outside.
All right, so that is it for the Ashes of Ariandel. Excuse me, Ashes of Ariandel DLC. In the next DLC, or in the next part of the walkthrough. Oh, I never got this treasure. I could have sworn I got this. How do I get this? I gotta get on the roof. Gotta get on the roof. All right, let's get this treasure. Do I just come over here? Is that it? No. Oh my god, it is. Oh, Jesus. I feel silly. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. Solve an unknown. Oh, surprised I totally forgot about that. I really thought that we had gotten it. Alright, this is going to be the other side of the broken area. Okay. Give yourself a large shard. Right, that's broken. Alright, then we can jump off here. Right. The crow quills. Cool. Alright. Go back to Firelink Shrine, and again, next time we will enter the Ringed City DLC. The Ringed City is quite a bit longer than Ashes of Ariandel. There's more bosses, there's more to do, there's more areas. It's definitely the bigger of the two DLCs. But for now, let's see if we can level up one more time. Okay, very good. Alright, and that'll be it. So, yeah. Only a few more walkthroughs left before we're done with Dark Souls 3. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do next, but that's it for Ashes of Ariandel. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Dark Souls 3, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and on Twitch, and as always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.